Today we're going to solve systems by graphing. So a system is a set of two or more equations, and the solution to the system of equations is the intersection of those lines. So there are different types of solutions. You'll notice first I have two lines intersecting here, and notice they intersect at one place, one point. So then we'd say there's one solution, and the answer is just the ordered pair. If you notice these two lines, they are parallel, they never intersect. So then we would say that there is no solution. And our last example, if you look at these two lines, there's actually two lines and they're on top of each other. They have the same slope and the same y-intercept, so they're the same line. So we say that there are infinitely many solutions. So let's do one example together, and then I have two more. We're actually going to do two together, and then I have one that you're going to do by yourself, and you're going to show your teacher your answer. So to begin this, I want to go ahead and change this problem just a little bit, and I want to change the first equation y-intercept to 2. Make that a 2 there. Okay, so to graph this equation, we're going to start at the y-axis. Start at positive 2 on the y-axis. There's my x-axis there. And we're going to count the slope. Rise 2, run 3. That goes off, down 2, back 3, down 2, back 3. And then always connect those points because we are graphing an actual line, a continuous line. Okay, to be able to graph the second equation, one way to do this is to change it to slope-intercept form. So I'm going to go ahead and subtract the x. Y equals negative x minus 3. We will go ahead and start then on the y-axis at negative 3 and graph the slope, negative 1, down 1 to the right 1, down 1, right 1, and then backwards. And again, we'll go ahead and connect these. So now we can see the solution. The solution is where these two lines intersect right there. So my solution is negative 3, 0. Okay, I want to give you two more problems. So the first problem, the first system that we're going to go ahead and solve, and we'll do this one together, is y equals negative 4/3 x minus 2 and 4x plus 3y equals 9. And then the second system I want you to write down, I'm going to have you solve on your own and then show this to your teacher. Y equals 1/2 x minus 5 and 3x plus y equals 2. So what I want you to do is take your booklet that you've made, the outside of the booklet here, and flip it to the back, and we're going to use these graphs here to do these two examples. So we'll do number 2, the top, and then you can go ahead and do number 3 on your own and show them to your teacher. So problem number 2, let's go ahead and start by graphing the first line. So I'm going to start at the y-axis at negative 2. My slope is negative 4/3. So down 4, 4, and to the right. 1, 2, 3. And I go off, so I'm going to go backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. 4, 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to connect my points. Okay, for the second equation in this system, I need to change this to y equals mx plus b. So I'm going to go ahead and subtract the 4x. So that gives me a 3y equals negative 4x plus 9. And then we're going to divide everything by 3. So I get y equals negative 4/3 x plus 3. So now we're going to graph this equation. So we're going to start at the positive 3 on the y-axis. And our slope again is negative 4 over 3, down 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and to the right, 3. Down 4, and to the right, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Okay, and connect these points. And the observation that you should have made before you even made the graph is that these two equations actually have the same slope. They both have a slope of negative 4/3. So since they have the same slope, they are parallel lines. So the solution is actually no solution. So you write no solution as your answer because they will never intersect. They are parallel lines. Okay, so now what I would like you to do is go ahead and do problem number 3 here. Do this on this other grid on the back of your notebook. And when you're done, get the solution, write it down, and then be ready to share that with your teacher tomorrow morning, showing the graph and the solution to the graph. Have a great evening.